What's up, guys? We are back at Pure with Melissa today. What are you smiling for?
I'm
you want to do the intro?
I'm shy.
You want to do the intro?
No.
We're about to train some back today. Special day today. We're actually, after this, we're headed straight. What's up? Headed straight from here to the airport. So actually, I'm leaving our car here at the gym, heading right to the airport, and we're flying to Turkey today. So we're going to be in Turkey for the next 2 weeks of approx, and then we're going to go watch Chris compete in Prague as well in his open debut. So I guess last time I filmed, I didn't say anything about that, even though I've known about this. Did we talk about it in the last one?
It was a little bit, you didn't mention it.
So we're going to go to Turkey for the next 2 weeks. We're doing some stuff with the guys from Now Hair Time. My stepdad is getting his hair done, so that's exciting. I'm kind of fucking nervous though. It's like when you refer someone to do that shit, you like hope they don't fuck it up, you know, because now I feel like it's on me. So, you know, I've got to be there to oversee to make sure he doesn't end up with like the fucking Chad hairline, you know. This guy's like 65. It's gonna look a little weird. So yeah, heading straight to the airport from here. We're flying direct from Toronto to Istanbul, which is nice. The direct flight. My mom and my stepdad are meeting us there. 2 days, we fly overnight today, get there tomorrow. They fly tomorrow night, get there the next day. So we'll meet up there. We're there for a few days, and then we go to Prague to watch Chris compete, doing the men's open at the Prague EVLS show. So that'll be exciting. His first pro show, open show ever. You know, anyone that knows or followed his career know he turned pro in the open, but then immediately went to classic. So this will be his first one in the open category, which is going to be exciting to see him compete with Martin and some of the big boys. So when this comes out, he might have competed already. Maybe he won. Maybe he came last. Who knows? But you guys will know. So yeah, we're gonna get into this back workout. Melissa's chit chatting over here, so we'll get her and then we'll get into it. So see you guys.
What time is it? We're leaving.
We have 90 minutes.
Let's just superset the entire workout.
Whoa. What do you think I am? Fucking endurance athlete?
Yeah, let's just do cardio and weight training in one. I hate training back. It's my least favorite. Can you just like organize the workout?
I do.
Okay. So we're doing what, 5 exercises? 4
or 5,
exercises?
yeah, would be good.
It's also so bloody cold in here all the time. If you ever want to feel out of shape, you should just come work out here, right?
Yeah, because like where we train, especially like even you now, you're still like the most jacked girl by far.
Yeah, then you come
You know?
here and it's like absolutely not. The goal is to try not to sweat.
Do they have showers at this gym? Do you know? I think they do.
One? Just one? We're showering together, babe. Is this heavy?
It might be a little heavy for you to start, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to get legs is the one we're missing.
Have you never done legs on YouTube yet?
Well, I have on YouTube, but not with them.
Yeah, not with us. I haven't.
No.
Not since he trains like a pussy.
Just on his eyes.
You hear this? This is my wife saying this about me. Like a pussy. Jesus. I will have to say, and I've said it on the video before, out of all the things that like I'll slack on a little bit, it's definitely legs. Because I find like out of all the muscles I have, it takes almost nothing to maintain my legs. Like if I train them once a month, they'll stay almost the same. Like you saw when we were at the last gym, they still look like pretty good.
He's lying because he literally hack squatted 9 plates.
Yeah, but I hadn't trained legs, like I'd trained legs once in the last 6 weeks before I did that workout.
But when you do train, you're still training very hard.
Yeah, but like if I'm tired that day, like I'll be like, one side of the hack squat's good, you know? And then if I'm like feeling good that day, I might do 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, where like when I was competing, I would never do that. You know?
No, you trained a lot higher volume actually for legs. I also feel like, I mean, even when Iain was young, his legs were still like big, you know?
Yeah, let's do like that watermelon challenge. So you can squeeze a watermelon between your legs.
Yeah, I saw someone sent me the video of Larry Wheels.
Is that sexual?
No.
It's not?
Well, I saw Larry Wheels doing it with his hands though, and breaking the watermelon. I don't think I could do that. We should try one time.
Do a fruit challenge. We got a bunch of fruit.
Yeah. We'll arrange some fruit breaking and fucking
That's fun.
test our limits, you know? Especially the apple one is like a technique thing completely, you know? It's like ripping a phone book. It's like you need a little bit of strength, but more you just need to know how to do it, you know? You're not working yet, eh? No.
It's weird because this is like so heavy at the bottom, but
You can
like
adjust it though.
okay, I'm like the tension curve is a bit strange.
Yeah, it's because it's just adjusted here. You want it less heavy at the bottom.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's go this way. Yeah. See how that feels.
It looks like you excited for your trip?
Yes. I'm very spoiled because I was telling Ian, I'm like, I haven't traveled in so long, but like we literally went to Thailand for 2 weeks in February, which isn't that long ago. But
It's almost a year.
Ian's traveled so much without me in between. I'm like, I haven't left the country in so long.
Yeah, but like I didn't, other than the Olympia and the Arnold, I didn't go anywhere like exciting. Like, because I went to the Arnold UK and Columbus and the Olympia.
In the UK.
That's what I said. Those
Yeah.
were fun.
California, Vegas, UK, Ohio.
And then I went to Florida
Toronto a bunch of times, Florida a bunch of times, and I'm just like
And Saskatoon.
sitting at home alone.
You guys know how
know?
exciting Saskatoon is.
Dogs.
Yeah, at least I have the dogs.
When was the last time you saw Chris live then?
Oh my God,
22 Olympia.
your last,
My
Ian's
last
Olympia, 2022. I know, when he told me he was doing Prague, I'm like, or he said he was thinking about doing it. I'm like, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but like, I would die. Like, do it for me so I can see you on stage one more time.
Why not, eh?
Full stack? Oh, you're warm, babe.
It'll be a little heavier at the top. Well, not heavier at the top, just less heavy at the top in relation
It's
to
more evenly distributed now, right?
No, technically one is the balance. Now we're a little more biased towards the top versus the bottom.
That's because I'm the weakest at
But we
the
can
bottom.
also make it more light at the bottom if you want.
We'll see how
Let's
this.
see how that feels.
The only thing is my legs are too skinny for this.
Oh, then you can raise the seat up. You want me to raise it up?
No,
That's still too light though.
I don't want to work out hard.
You hear this? Good. 8,
That's 9.
9, 10. Come on. 11. Another one. These are two different new sets. Gym Reapers. These ones just dropped today. This is the heavyweight collection. They come in 4 different colors, and there's a pullover hoodie with it. And this is the Ascend that just dropped. That come in sets as well. A bunch of different colors. Both very nice. So check them out.
The pants are nicer because they're baggier.
They're a little baggier fit, which I like. They're like a little heavier material. Zip pockets. They're like more of like a canvasy material almost, but they're soft still.
Yeah, they're a bit
Like
stiffer.
Stiffer, yeah. I like them a lot.
8, good. Come on, 9, get 12. 10, come on. 11, one more, come on, one more.
Are you helping me?
It's very hard to spot, to be honest.
I can't see you, so I'm like, I can't tell if you're helping me.
No, I'm trying, but it's very hard. It's very heavy.
6, good. 7, good. 2 more. Good. Last one. Come on. Good.
I feel like I'm not even moving that.
I'm barely touching it.
I
Only
feel
at the
like
second
you're
half.
like,
No,
oh my
not
God.
that much.
The last time we had a flight at this time, we were seated at like 8, and I just like put my bed down as soon as I could, and I fell asleep before dinner was even served. They came to serve dinner, and I was like, fuck off. I'm asleep.
Well, because of the weather, they didn't serve dinner till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
There's turbulence.
Yeah, so they didn't serve the dinner till like later. So you had fallen asleep for sure. A lot of people had. And then they came back around like 1 o'clock, and you're like, the fuck, I'm not getting up. It's the middle of the night.
I had also ordered sea bass.
Yeah.
I was like, you think I want to wake up
Imagine
and
waking up
eat
in the middle of the
sea
night. Imagine
bass?
going to bed at like 9 p.m., waking up at 1 a.m. to eat some sea bass, you know?
I was like, no, thank you.
Get some kind of rowing.
Oh, we're only doing 2.
I'm good with 2 there, yeah.
Oh, wow. What a treat.
Is that good?
Yeah, I hate pull downs.
I want a good chest supported row. Just and see if you can lift that as it is.
Are you kidding me?
Well, both arms.
I can't even move this.
Well, yeah, because that's one arm you're trying to lift it with. There you go. back in the truck, back in the car, we like emptied everything out of the car to fit our obscene amount of luggage. And I took the bag that has like all my straps and like.
What type of packer are you? Is Melissa like taking up all?
I'm worse of an overpacker than her, and it also sucks because like we were having this conversation. I was having with one of my friends that like I think you understand, but a lot of girls don't understand. Like, why do you have so much stuff? It's like you realize one of my hoodies is the size of like 7 of your outfits. You know, like think if you fold this up, this is like 3 times this whole outfit. Just like a 3XL thick, heavy sweater, versus like girls' clothes. You know, a pair of tights you can fold into like nothing. You know. So it's, yeah, my stuff takes a lot more room, but I'm a big overpacker for sure.
Well, he wears like 3 outfits a day.
Yeah. Because like I wore an outfit in the car to drive here, then I changed to work out, and then I'll change after this. And that's a normal day. Like I'll wake up, put something on, I'll wear something like throughout the day, then work out, and then change again after I shower after the gym.
So laundry's getting crazy on laundry days.
I do laundry every single day.
Yeah.
At least 1 load of laundry every day.
And then again, my clothes are all big, you know? So like 1 load of laundry could be like 2 days of outfits and it fills the whole machine, you know? So.
I also cannot let laundry build up.
No.
You know, like, you know those people that are like, okay, let's wait until like the hamper's over. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Is this work?
I don't know.
No?
No, I can go a little heavier. It's
Like-
very heavy at the bottom, so
Yes.
I'll
Do you want 1 more plate?
I'll try 3. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Okay, this is gonna be heavy. Oh my god.
Come on, babe. Good. 5. Come on. Come on. Two more.
Oh my god. Oh, that's heavy.
It's nice to spot back
The
here.
weight at the bottom is like, oh my god. This fucking ballet's going on over here. Swan Lake in the gym, you know?
Don't be jealous.
I'm very jealous.
Dude, show them how to get a quick pump before I trip.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the worst possible idea.
To what?
To get a pump before you work out.
Pump before you work out?
Yeah.
Well, it's a warm up, you know?
I mean before you fly.
Oh, that's the best.
Really?
Hey, you just relax, you know?
Just get swollen when you get on the plane.
Gotta look juicy on the plane. So what's your prediction? Now we're going to this show in Prague. This will probably be out after Chris has competed.
Christopher's gonna win.
You think he's gonna win? Honest opinion, no brother bias bullshit.
I think Christopher's gonna win.
You think he can beat Martin?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. You wanna put money on it?
Yeah?
I mean, on the podcast, I put Chris to win.
Yeah.
But I gave a little like brother favoritism.
I have a feeling Christopher's not gonna look as small as people think he's going to when he stands beside
Oh, I mean, he's
Martin.
gonna be 250 on stage, so he'll be your 248. So he'll be like 6 to 8 pounds up from the Olympia. The only thing,
Regardless of like how he, like the size difference versus the Olympia to him now, I just don't think when he's actually standing
Next
beside
to.
Martin, it's gonna be as like, oh, he's small. I don't think so.
yeah, the only thing I think will be hard for him is back thickness
Yes.
and quad width.
Quad width, I agree.
Yeah. I think
But
some
I
shots.
also like know, especially because I've seen you, and I'll see Iain come out, and he'll be like on his own, and I'll be like, oh God, I thought he was bigger. And then he'll stand next to these people, and he looks gigantic.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like it's gonna
I'm
be similar.
structurally very big, which you don't
Exactly.
see.
Same with Christopher.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be very similar.
Yeah, we'll see.
Plus, I just want to see Christopher like a bit more full on stage.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like he's always like a tiny bit flat. I just want to see his back like bursting.
Yeah, it's because like that 242 cutoff is like just enough that he's got to like sacrifice a little bit of the look, you know? So it's not like perfect peak.
I hope he poses like a fucking motherfucker too, you know?
Like a what?
Like angry.
Angry.
Yeah.
Show us angry posing.
No, you already like fucking did this to me the last time.
Show us your angry front double bicep.
Whatever you did the last
You mean
time
like
with,
Samson?
with the arm workout, I'm not falling
Yeah,
for
that was
it
hilarious.
again.
You mean like Samson, how he walks out like...
Yeah, Samson's so like emotional and raw on
Yeah.
stage. I just want to
Yeah.
see like less
Yeah, he like
control,
He like
you know?
attacks the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm fucking excited. I feel
too.
like it's going to be lit in that.
Show's gonna be hyped too.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see, because I learned the numbers of what Olympia was peak
Oh, the live stream numbers.
live stream during the men's open. I don't know how many total pay-per-views they sold. It's obviously going to be larger because some people probably bought it just to watch bikini or fucking figure or whatever.
They're friends.
Yeah, I'm sure the bulk of it is men's open, and I know what the numbers were peak men's open viewership times. So I'm going to see if we can see what the numbers are for Prague and compare it to. See what Chris and Martin, like that open classic, you know.
I also think it's not fair because it's a lot cheaper to stream Prague than it is to stream
That's
the
true.
Olympia.
Yeah.
The Olympia is like a pretty big.
One thing too that they're not taking into account is I know at the Olympia, they did a free stream or a different stream for the Brazil, remember? I think they did a free stream for South America this year.
Why?
I'm not sure. How's Tamer and Tarek that one? I don't know.
That's not really
Trying
fair.
to expand into the market. Yeah, that's why they made $75 for us to subsidize. It's like the Canadian government, you know?
That's like not
We're
fair
paying a
at
lot to
all.
subsidize for everybody else. No, but they
We
did
don't want to
that.
talk about politics on here.
So, what do you guys think about Trump now?
We've had enough of those awkward family dinners in the last
Oh
couple
yeah,
of
we had a good one. Was that yesterday?
on Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh my God.
That was funny. Yeah, my stepsister, she's very, very liberal, extremely liberal. So like obviously that Trump just won, it was interesting to hear the, we kind of stay out of that, you know?
You're just like, pass the salt, please.
Yeah, literally. It's like,
No,
so
it's-
turkey,
It's
you know?
because there's like 12 people at the table, and like 8 of them are extremely liberal. 2 are like kind of liberal, and then there's Ian and I that are like looking at each other across the table, just like eating. Like, what the fuck?
Look, we're not like hardcore conservatives or anything.
Absolutely
And we're
not.
not really even political people to begin with.
No.
I'm not like gonna sit here and be like, "Brr," anyone, I don't really care that much, but it's interesting hearing like how emotionally affected some people are by like politics, you know? And,
It's not even about politics, though. It's about abortion.
yeah.
And that's not
it's
politics.
specific topics that are not really that political.
No,
you know?
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Interesting world.
Drive. 2 more. Come on. 1 more. Push. Finish. You have such a sticking point.
Who?
You.
Where?
Like right here.
Well, I think that's where the weight, before it goes to lighter to heavier.
Okay.
The machine's very like,
Yeah.
think with the long lever of where with the gravity would, you know? See, this is full service. Cleaning up my laundry and my weights.
And a lot of other things too. Your beard is also very white right now.
It is, eh?
Yeah, like I don't know if it's this light, but I'm like looking at you. I've never seen it this white before.
Because I probably haven't let the dye grow this long in a long time.
It's just one patch.
It's right here, eh?
Santa.
You know what's funny? I'll be like insecure about it and be like, I think I'm gonna dye my beard.
What the hell?
Wait, and then she'll be like, no, I like your gray. And then she'll sit there and be like, it's really white today.
You're
Come on.
such a victim.
It's my victim mentality.
You also love your gray hair.
I would like it to be more uniform.
Well, you could dye it gray.
Oh no.
You could highlight it.
Highlight it, yeah.
I think when men start to age, it's sexy.
It's beautiful.
I think when women start to age, it's depressing.
Yeah. It is a little depressing though that I think my riding days are behind me for the year, huh?
I thought you meant for good. I was like, oh my God.
No. Because I mean, we might have a couple days while we're gone that look okay that I could have ridden,
Yeah.
but then by the time we get back into November, I mean, I definitely don't think there'll be much left.
Well, you also popped the tire on your bike.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it, but I'm happy I checked it. It's just like one day I had like what's the word?
The rim?
No, it's like when you like foretell something.
The foresight?
Foresight.
You had a feeling, an instinct.
I had this instinct
to check your
and just one day, like I know this is one of the things like bike riders are supposed to do your fucking, what is it?
10-point check.
10-point checks every fucking ride, which I certainly don't do, but I learned my lesson that day. Because I was just like one day, I'm like, I should check my tires, make sure they're okay, because it's getting colder. Step on the tire, completely flat. I'm like, have I been riding on this fucking shit? Like, I could have ridden for 2 days on that at least.
Yeah.
Maybe a week, I have no idea.
Dangerous.
But it was flat enough that it wouldn't read even 1 PSI on my thing. It was just empty. So we'll see when we get back from Turkey if it still has air in it. But
yeah.
You want to pick next?
I would like to do something that is not so like I feel like my traps are at my ears right now.
So you want something pulling down more?
I just don't really want to do back. And are you doing neutral grip?
I'm gonna do neutral grip. One tip I always give people that I like, try it for yourself to see if you like it. Especially if you're gonna use straps, I think it's, you know, either way depending on your grip strength. When I do any of my back motions, you'll notice I never like full grip it. I'm always like doing a hook grip. I find if I engage my thumb on it, I tend to squeeze my like forearm, my bicep, and engage that more instead of like pulling through the elbow. So I kind of do like more of a loose grip and think of almost pulling from my last 2 fingers, like in more. I find that gives me a lot of better activation, a lot less activation trying to use my biceps and my forearms. Do you full grip it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so I always
I don't know.
thumb like this on things. And then I'm thinking of like keeping the weight pulling on these back 2 fingers. So that it's because I can't use my bicep if I'm pulling this way instead of this way. Yeah.
Because like sometimes it's hard to trust that, you know?
Because if I think about using these 2 fingers, that's pulling in. If I think about using these 2 fingers, it's pulling
hinging from your elbow.
out, hinging from my elbow. So try it.
Try it, you dumb bitch. This is strange.
Too high?
Does it? Oh, it goes lower.
That's still really light though. Good. 4, good, yeah. Do you think you were jacked like that once upon a time?
Was I really?
Not quite that big, but isn't it? She used to be like jacked, you know?
Was I actually that muscular?
No.
Oh my god. I mean, maybe.
Maybe your like arms and delts, but not your back and traps and no.
Traps do a lot in terms of
yeah.
masculinizing the physique, I find.
Yeah. But
having a thick back too.
yeah.
That's why I had to quit. I was like, sorry, won't do it.
Too juicy for you?
I just don't mind when women's muscularity makes them look like wider, but when it starts to make them look thicker, I don't know, I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I think especially for girls, like how it makes them feel in clothes.
Yeah, like trying to put on a shirt when you have lats as a woman is like so depressing.
Yeah. For
well, for me, some girls obviously like it.
Yeah.
You also never asked me what my nails said.
What do you said?
I have letters on my nails.
I never noticed that.
How rude.
What do they say?
Can you read it?
Oh, that's cool. That's neat. It's gonna be hard to read. They don't even know what that means though.
What? That's Christopher's brand.
Yeah, well, why is it on your nails?
Because I'm going to watch Christopher compete.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
That's why I did it.
Wink, wink. Okay.
All the way down. 9.
Sorry, you ever get massages then? Because I can just see like people get overwhelmed giving Iain a massage. You flex your back.
I got one. We got like real Thai massages in Thailand. That was the fucking scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh no, I didn't get a Thai massage. You did.
You got...
No. I got a regular massage.
I got like a real Thai massage, like where you're on the floor and they're like stretching you in the craziest positions. That was scary, man. I was like, I'm not gonna make it out here alive. I thought that was gonna... There was points where I'm like, I'm gonna tear a pec, a bicep, a quad. Like they're like standing on your back, like pulling your arms behind you, you know? Fuck, that was crazy. Yeah, I remember that. Where did I do that again? Was that at the resort?
No, in Bangkok.
In Bangkok, yeah. At the resort, though.
I think you got a regular massage at the resort.
Yeah. Well, more regular. We got them together. We were in the same room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I got that crazy Thai one.
The
wood
best
floor.
massage I ever got was in Turkey, actually.
Oh yeah, because you got one there when we were there last time at the hotel.
The massage therapist was from Bali, though.
Whew. Okay, now your turn.
I don't want to go.
My after that workout with Justin though, my recently reconstructed elbow, the next day after that, like from doing those 6-plate presses where I could barely move, oh my God, man, I couldn't even make a fist. It was like so sore from trying to press that.
It's still sore though. You even said yesterday after you trained it.
Yeah, but I could still train. Like I could make a fist and like move it. It was just sore after trying to change chest yesterday. So, but better than it was, but not perfect. I definitely can tell I've been like putting some work on it lately.
Stacking it, but it still was light. So they're like putting weights on the handles, holding weights on their stomach, like.
How do you combat that?
What do you mean?
You have to buy machines that have like
Gym pin.
heavier stacks?
Gym pin, give me a discount code. Yeah, gym pin.
Really? That's the only way?
Or you just change your tempos and, I mean, like, look, we could have done lighter weight and made it hard. But like when you got two like fucking bodybuilders, you gotta have a little bit of like a dick measuring, you know? It's nice for me to see if I can still keep up too a little bit. 2 more. Come on. Good.
Oh, my forearms. How do you shrink your forearms?
Don't hold things.
I want to shrink them. I want to shrink my forearms and my calves.
I mean, I always used to get so many compliments when I was competing, especially, you know, I take pictures, I'm like standing, because my forearms are so big, and I never train my forearms. That's just from like holding weights.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like, it's a catch-22, because I think I developed massive forearms, but obviously, and like I'm talking about now with the gripping.
The other body parts were not working as hard.
No, my back was like subpar until like later in my career, and even then it wasn't like a strength, it was just like acceptable, you know?
I thought it was a strength.
I thought I had a good back lat later in my career. My back double was okay, but it wasn't like...
I thought you had a really good back double.
I had good legs, like I had really sweeping quads, and like I got really hard, so. That seems to be a thing in our, even though we're not like you, me, and Chris, all like backs were the one thing we had in common of, you know? That's probably because I taught them.
We learned how to train.
Yeah, I taught them to work out, and then I fucked everybody's back up, you know? Worked out okay for Chris.
I feel like when we moved to Florida though, we almost like all relearned how to train back.
That's true.
Because like the year I almost got on stage, my back got pretty fucking juicy.
And I found, honestly, me training with Eddie especially helped a lot. I thought Eddie was like really valuable for like making me kind of rethink some of that shit and like leaving my ego at the door for a lot of stuff, you know?
I feel like it all started when we started doing like elbow drive.
Yeah, I mean, you're always thinking elbow drive, but you like don't know what you don't know. You know
I wasn't.
I mean? So.
What's the first thing you look for when you go to a new gym?
Honestly, really the only thing I actually care about, like, equipment matters to a point, but like I said in one of the other videos we did, like, I trained most of my career like a fucking Good Life, which is like, I mean, Good Life, I know people train a lot worse than Good Life, so I'm not gonna act like I'm hard done by, but you know, compared to some of these gyms out there, like Good Life is pretty subpar. So the equipment, like I care, as long as it's got like good dumbbells, cables, like stuff like that, I don't mind too much to have like fancy, excessive machines. So the thing that honestly matters to most of me is like the vibe of it, you know? Like even a Good Life, I find like you can go from one to the other. The vibe can be completely different based off the crowd that's there, you know? Like the one I train at, I actually really enjoy the vibe. You know, it's a younger crowd, people that are actually like eager to train and like make progress, you know, versus some of them you go to is just a very different vibe that's like not energetic, you know? Like I need to feel like energized when I go to a gym. And I know some people really like to train at like really quiet gyms. I'm actually the complete opposite. Like I had a time when I was younger, me and another bodybuilder from Ottawa had a small like, you know, personal training studio that we owned together. And I would train there, and we had decent equipment in it, and I would train there by myself sometimes when it was closed. And it was awesome for like the first 2 weeks where I could like train shirtless with the music loud, and after that I'm like lonely, you know? Like I need the energy of like other humans. And like you watch me train, like I don't mind to like stop and talk to people in the middle of a workout. Like, you know, I like it. That's like part of that community that I really enjoy. So like I'm never gonna like, you know, be like, I need to focus, you know? So I think that's the biggest thing, the energy in the community, like feeling that like vibe that it's like a, you know, it's just something you feel when you get into a gym, and like you can feel, and you know, gyms like this, you can feel that with people that actually like care to train hard. So, but yeah, I mean, I've definitely been in some spots that were like amazing equipment-wise, some of the better gyms equipment-wise, but you go in there and it's just like zombie land, you know, like fucking quiet, stark, no energy, no one's like cares to train hard. It's just like, I can't get excited to train in an atmosphere like that, you know? It's a good question. You know, I think a lot of people, especially with this, I don't think it's something that's like super done incorrectly. But one thing I find, it's kind of the same tip I've given for like, you know, we were talking about lateral raises or things like that, is thinking of like making the motion long, you know, like maximizing the tension curve of it. Some people will kind of like shrink it in and really kind of drive through here. Where like I'm trying to like sweep a long like circle and really like keep it all on the lat. So no, I don't think that's really something people are doing wrong. But definitely a tip that I find helps me with a lot of those kind of exercises. Like, you know, we talked about the rear delts or the lateral raises. You know, or something like this is like thinking of like a long circular sweeping motion. So like I'm thinking of like trying to like push out and around and keep it all focused on the lats.
Is music another thing that hypes you up? Like, do you need music when you work out, or are you someone that can just go?
It helps for sure. You know, I find I train with a partner almost every time I train. Like I very rarely train alone anymore. So like if I'm training alone, I definitely want some music, or at least in my headphones. Like, but when I train with a partner, I think I can kind of create that. You know, you're focused more on like the cues of each other, and like, you know, you're having some conversation. So I'm not like thinking too much about like if there's loud music playing. But if I'm training alone, you definitely fucking want some good music for sure. Oh my God, I'm like the worst person to ask. I have like a bad habit for losing headphones like by the weekly. So it started like, you know, really nice headphones, and then I lost a couple, and then I started buying a little shittier headphones, and then by the end of it, I'm buying like gas station, like $8.99 fucking like AirPods knockoffs, you know, like last 3 times and they fucking never work again. I'm also the worst at losing like, you know, headphones that have like the little rubber bit that goes in your ear. So I probably have at home like 35 sets of headphones where like one of the 2 headphones has a rubber piece on it, you know? And then once you're missing one, you can't use the set. It's like, it fucks it all up, you know?
Are your legs straight?
Pardon?
Are your legs straight?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, a ton for that. Like, it's not something you're like relying on your legs to use. So I mean, if you want to use a little bit of a bend in it or keep it straight, I just find it comfortable. That's how I stand, but it doesn't really make a difference.
So do you eat like heavy after a workout, or do you like eating before?
Of what? Sorry?
Like your meal, like, do you like eating after, heavy, before?
I'm definitely someone that doesn't have a big appetite after I train. Like after I train, it's like you've got all that muscle, all that blood, in all your muscles and away from your stomach. I find like I definitely need at least a good like hour to 90 minutes to like get a real meal in after I train. So I eat closer to my training than probably most people do, and I probably eat a little longer after. But I always drink an intra that has like carbs and amino acids and stuff like that. So I'm sustained for a while after I train, so I don't worry too much about it. When I was younger, I definitely put like way too much emphasis on like forcing it. Like the second I was done, you gotta hit the anabolic window, you know? Get a shake-in right away and a meal an hour after that. And then over time you realize it doesn't really fucking matter that much, you know? As long as you're kind of getting it all in for the day and you're getting amino acids like, you know, in a relatively constant stream throughout the day, I don't think it really matters. So I don't stress myself out about it. I usually eat like 30 minutes to an hour before I train. Then I'll have my pre-workout, and then I'll train, have my intro with my EAAs, and then after I'm done training, just whenever I feel ready to eat. If that's 30 minutes, if that's an hour, if that's 2 hours, I don't really sweat it too much, so, yeah. Whew.
the reasoning behind the...
That was good. That's a little something, I don't know if there's any science behind this or whatever, just something I've done. So I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about rest pause sets before. So like a intensifying technique where like as in a drop set, you'll lower the weight and continue. This you're using the same weight and just using like a short break. So like I'll use whatever the weight I'm using for my working set, rest 10 to 15 seconds, go again, rest 10 to 15 seconds, go again. So taking a weight that you can do 12 reps with and now bring it to like 15 or 20 just by resting short breaks. So on that, I'll do that, a rest pause, but I just hang out in like the fully stretched position on the lat during it. So I'll go to a failure, hang in the stretch, get a couple more, hang in the stretch, get a couple more. So I find it feels good, especially for an exercise like a pullover that's like really can get you in that stretch like that. It's good one to try.
Do you want to do a dumbbell upper back or no, you don't do dumbbell stuff?
No, I'll do a dumbbell upper back. And you can do rear delt on it? Yeah, okay. This is probably a little higher than I would typically do it.
Yeah, but there's no happy medium.
No, because it goes by 15s here, so it's like 15, 30, 45. So I kind of go in the middle. One thing I really focus on is like at the bottom, really like letting my shoulders like drape over it. So I'm like really letting it round over, get like a full stretch there, and then trying to really round it back, but keeping my chest into the pad. So I'm thinking of like pushing my chest down as I pull up. So like you'll see guys, and they'll do it and like come up like this. I'm treating the opposite. So I'm pushing my chest down but as I pull up. So I'm like pulling up like that. So this is forcing forward, the elbows are forcing back. So contrasting each other, forward, backwards, all at the same time. Scapular retraction, yeah? I'm just making up words. Buzzwords, yeah?
That's not true.
Word salad.
Is there something wrong when they like lift their chest?
Not really, you just have to think though you're shortening the angle of the elbow drive. If your chest is coming back with your elbow, this of where your elbow is coming past your body line and contracting is shortening now. So, you know, I think there's times when it can be valuable given the right context. But if I'm gonna make like an overarching theme to back training, I'm probably gonna wanna keep my chest either fixed or pushing against the opposite direction of the elbow. So like against the elbow, you know? So away from it to maximize that stretch and contraction both ways. So rounding one way, stretching the other way. That was fun.
Yeah, you have to slide next.
It's pretty slippery.
I mean, sure, in your pants it definitely is, yeah.
That's a magic mic move right there.
Yeah.
Wearing nylon pants, sometimes he'll like slam on the brakes so hard and I won't have my seatbelt on and I'll just fucking slide on the leather seat. It's awful.
What type of student were you in the gym?
I started training really early, actually. My mom went to, so you know where like the Ottawa Senators play. It's well, I think it's called Canadian Tire Center now, but back then it used to be called the Corral Center. And they had a YMCA in the basement of it. It was like a public YMCA gym. And my mom worked out there when I was young, like 12, 13. I think you had to be 13 maybe, like to get a membership, even like, chaperoned by an adult. So I started training there whenever I was like old enough to start training there. And like obviously I just like fucked around. I didn't really know what I was doing for the first while. And then as I got older, like my training was kind of like focused around track when I was like running. And then it kind of like transformed into strength training as I started watching like, you know, World's Strongest Man and then into bodybuilding and stuff like that. So, but no, I was always like, you know, whenever
He started the sauce.
whenever I could in school get like a credit doing some kind of fitness related class, like gym, fitness, whatever, I was taking every single one of those, you know? So for sure.
So
But
what advice do you have for someone struggling with discipline then, like a student?
struggling with discipline.
Follow the plan, not your mood.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I also think when you're a young kid, I don't think you need to be like insanely regimented when you're in grade 10, you know? I think there's a time to be young and enjoy being young, and if you have goals, I think work towards them, but I don't think like sacrifice being a child to like, you know, do those things. You know, I think there'll be a time when those things will be serious, and I think, you know, when you're young, it's hard to say.
Well, listen,
Depends, like-
there's a difference between like skipping the gym because you're being lazy and you want to play fucking Fortnite.
No.
Or skipping the gym because there's a party.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
You know, like, you need to find a happy medium for both at that age, you know? I don't think you should, like, give up all of one. You know, like, look, if you're trying to be an elite gymnast or do something at a high level, yeah, there's obviously going to be a, you know, push and pull. But if you're someone that just wants to get into the gym and struggling with, you know, dedication, motivation, consistency, things like that, I think you need to find a balance first and foremost and find, like, a schedule that works for you where you're not putting, like, too much pressure on yourself to, like, you know, think that you're failing when you're, like, missing one step. So,
I think the more that you follow through on things that you promised yourself you were going to do,
Yeah.
the better you feel about yourself. And as long as, like, if you promised yourself you were going to wake up and go to the gym, and then you wake up, you better fucking go to the gym.
I agree with that, for sure.
And I think that creates,
I think that's
like,
very powerful.
self-worth, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, self-trust.
I agree with that. All right, guys, so we're just wrapping up a good back workout here. Melissa didn't even break a sweat, which was her goal, so she doesn't have to shower before getting on the plane. Yeah, excited? That was a question.
Oh, yeah. You guys, I had a very mentally hard time even, like, working out today because all I can think about is traveling.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, my brain doesn't work like that. Like, for the last 2 days, I'm just like, pack, get on a plane. I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't want to work out.
Yeah, but you did it, and we appreciate you for it.
I did it for you. I didn't do it for you.
It's me then through them, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good workout. Feels good, you know, you're gonna go sit on a plane for 11 hours, so at least you got like...
We're going to go sleep on a plane.
Yeah, but like at least got a good workout in before you go like lay down for 10, 11 hours. So, so yeah, we'll be gone for the next 2 weeks. I'll try to get something for you guys while I'm over in Turkey, show the trip over there. Get some stuff, Chris in Prague.
And then Ian's going to break a watermelon with his legs.
With my thighs. That's the next thing. Is that cool?
I can do it too.
You could do it?
I have pretty fucking strong adductors, to be honest.
Yeah, you could probably do it.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to watch either way. Why don't you try?
Well, that seems like a bit pornographic.
Yeah, it'll be good though. Get my views up. We'll put it through a pay gate, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But thank you guys for tuning in. A little back workout with Melissa. Off to Turkey we go, and we'll see you guys later.